one thing to that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Kelly Oubre. George is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Yabusele in at the 2. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Jacks up a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Maxey kicks to Oubre. Embiid with the screen on Hunter. Oubre for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's George. Goes back up. Pass to Embiid. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Embiid. Oubre on the wing. Outside, George. And it's all evened up.
That was from the parking lot. Paul George very assured from distance.
Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Maxey against Garland. Now Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Oubre. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And it's so incredible, guys. Players like Embiid have the complete repertoire from the center position. You never saw bigs with the ability to play out in space like that.
Trains the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Yabusele. Still without a basket. Kicks it out to Maxey. Offensive rebound. Outside, George. Maxey against Mitchell. Maxey passes to George. And the three ball is good. George has got 6.
Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy's ability to make shots so easy.
Pass to Mitchell. driving to the basket. Now Mobley. Here's Garland. Good on the bucket. He's got 6.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
George with the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Garland. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oubre outside. And George with the stuff.
Oh, yes, sir. PJ making it look easy.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's check.
Number 35, Isaac Okoro.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hunter down low, covered by Oubre. Pass to Allen. Okoro with it. Okoro setting the pick for Mitchell. Over in the corner, Allen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Allen's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Cleveland.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Paul George. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
Yeah, thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Endorse the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Now Embiid after Jared Allen missed from long range. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Outside for George. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Hunter. Kicks it out to Allen. Screen by Allen. Pocket 6. For 3, Mitchell. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Max Strus comes in for Mitchell. Pass to Strus. And Thompson kicks to a Okoro. Back to Thompson. Now here's Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Thompson with the bucket. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game.
Here's Maxey. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. No good from Yabusele. Embiid against Strus. In the corner, it's Hunter. Down low, Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Hunter kicks to Thompson. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Yeah, Thompson won't give you a steady diet of that mid-range, but every once in a while he might pull it out.
Pass to Yabusele. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Strus. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fall. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Maxey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia.
Your Cleveland Cavaliers, 3.
For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen's checked in for Mobley. And it's Garland in for DeAndre Hunter. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. Strus finds Allen. Allen with the screen for Okoro. 4 on the clock. Allen passes to Garland. It's good. 8 points for Darius Garland.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Outside Lowry to the paint. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers ahead as they end the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. And we'll be back right after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half.
Coming onto the
They've got Drummond, and it's Roddy in at the 4. Moves up off the inbound. Wade sets the pick for Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Thompson finds Okoro. Misses the 3. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside Lowry. Unloads from 13. And the shot goes in.
Well, Kyle Lowry doesn't need a lot of room to get his jump shot off. Gets to the mid-range sweet spot and lets it fly.
Pass to Strus. Here's Okoro. It's good from long range. Okoro's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Drummond with a screen on Strus. Crimes with the bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. And here is Okoro. Out to Thompson. The screen from Thompson. Garland dishes to Thompson. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
All right, fans.
For the Cavaliers, Hunter comes in for Wade. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Okoro. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Thompson for the triple. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Drummond with a screen on Strus. McCain's shot is off. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 3-point lead. Mitchell outside. Back to Strus. Strus setting the screen for Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The 76ers trail by 3. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Jared Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Max Strus.
Jared Allen. Evan Mobley.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Roddy out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell, a screen on George. And good that time. Garland's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
The Cavaliers leading by 5, and they go to the intentional foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in.
His first, second team foul.
Here's Garland.
The floor for the 76ers. Number 5.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. And George kicks to Maxey. George sets a screen for Maxey. And here's Embiid. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Now Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Allen passes to Garland. Now here's Okoro. Here's Mitchell, and he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
George looking over the floor. Embiid from outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Garland Garland kicks to Mitchell. Driving the lane, uses the glass to finish the lane. That's 12 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now, here's Maxey. Oubre outside. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but Drew. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one.
For the 76ers, Kelly Oubre Jr., 2 shots.
It comes to some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that's it for... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. A 3 off the inbound. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Oubre.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Mitchell in the corner. Back to Garland. Pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Oubre. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Mitchell against Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Allen. And he gets the whistle. 2. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Jarrett Allen, 2 shots.
The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw, good. Allen. And Allen drops them both. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Now Garland to the middle. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
You've allowed Paul George to lock in and get his rhythm. Now you better start to stop him.
Here's Garland, and he makes good on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Oubre. At the top of the key, Embiid. Back to Oubre. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Garland. Garland is doubled. Pass to Okoro.
2 minutes.
Mobley outside.
2 minutes.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Kicks it out to Allen. Shoots a 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Okay, Mr. Allen, I did not know the three-point shot was in your bag. Nicely done.
Out to the wing. Embiid finds Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. There's the drive. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. 1:33 left in the game. Oubre against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Allen. To the wing right side. Mobley dishes to Okoro. Cleveland moving it around. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation. There's bad blood between those two.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Count that 1. And the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket for Maxey. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. No doubt he is. Feeling the importance of this moment right now. Mitchell passes to Hunter. And here is Allen. Outside Garland. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Yes!
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Here's Maxey. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Not one to turn down a challenge. Maxey, wow.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Now, here's Mitchell. Guarded closely. Over in the corner, Allen. Oh, good with the triple.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. Maxey hits them both.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
And that's an intentional foul. It's the first, and that brings them within 2 here.
Taking 2 shots.
Maxey hits them both. Now, here's Hunter. Drives to the hoop.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And what's their best move at this point?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw the play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
And clearly they're in the driver's seat here, but they still have to get a stop. The main thing is they can't allow that open, quick look from beyond the arc.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2. Maxey hits them both. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. Here's Maxey. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so...
These two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ebb is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Here's DiVincenzo after the basket by Cleveland. Outside Edwards, 5 on the clock. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
Here's Garland, driving in, and the layup is good off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's DiVincenzo. With 2 hands.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical point guard. My good boy.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
Edwards fires from way outside. Offensive board. Outside for Randle. The 3 is up. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And the basket by Edwards.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Now here's Allen. Oh, got a piece of it. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. It's Edwards on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Garland for 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Here's Edwards. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Garland draws the double. 1:52 left in the first quarter here. And Mobley gets it to go.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And Minnesota with possession here. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Edwards, a pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Allen. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Yeah, nice quick catch and shoot there from Jared Allen.
Randall on the screen. Picked it. Now Okoro. Still without a bucket. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And we all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Thompson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Edwards, a pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Here's Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Edwards. Guarded by Okoro. And here's Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for Cleveland. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Okoro and Mobley, your small and power forwards. And it's Thompson in at the 5. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen comes in for Thompson, and it's DeAndre Hunter in for Darius Garland. Hunter passes to Okoro. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. DiVincenzo with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
Mobley outside. Pass to Hunter. From deep, Mitchell. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Down low. Here's Allen. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's DiVincenzo to the paint. Here's Edwards. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And stolen by Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. Knocks it down from distance. DiVincenzo's got 5 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
DiVincenzo against Hunter. Outside, DiVincenzo to the inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Hunter passes to Okoro. Allen on the wing. Reed defending. Back to Allen.
2 minutes.
Pass to Okoro. To the middle. 4 on the clock. Oh, and Reed with a block. And he recovers it. Allen can't get it to go.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Edwards against Hunter. DiVincenzo on the wing. Hunter with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Allen. Now Hunter. DiVincenzo covering. Back to Allen. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and take it over.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
Garland's checked in for Okoro. Outside Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Oh, power move by Mitchell.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Gobert with a screen on Garland. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Garland. He's got 9. On the wing, Mitchell. Alexander Walker with it. He's picked up by Garland. Pass to Gobert. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Here's Gobert. Allen defending. Outside Conley. Clock. Gobert. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And when you foul Gobert, you really got to foul him, or he'll just power right through.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. 29 seconds left in the first half of this one. And there's the screen. Garland, the pass to Strus. Back to Garland. Down low. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. And he's going for the lob. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Get on your feet.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first half. He goes up again. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Miller in at the power forward position. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace. And Gobert's capable of getting another one, too. Assuming countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around him.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Left side, Strus. Tipped. And they're on the run. Ingles with it. Strus covering. Pass to Gobert. Hefty move. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be in of that tug.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments for the Cavaliers. Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Okoro comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Strus. Mitchell finds Garland. Here's Allen. From deep, Mitchell hits the trifecta. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Allen against Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Conley passes to Gobert. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
Now here's Conley. Still no points. Miller on the wing. Fires for 3. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 9. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Mitchell scoring off the run out.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Right side, McDaniels. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here they come. Here's Mobley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Mobley. 1:42 left to play in the third quarter here. DiVincenzo against Garland. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Ooh, sweet move. And Garland with the lay-in. Garland's got 11 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
2 shots.
People were worried that this was...
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Okoro. Pass to Mitchell. Deflects the pass. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. The finish! Rips down the breakaway slam.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Minnesota foul.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Now here's Randall. He's got 9 from deep. They get it back. Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed, a screen on Garland. Here's DiVincenzo. Uses the glass on the layup. DiVincenzo's got 9.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Mitchell, a screen on Edwards. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Off the mark there with a 3. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. It's been a good one. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 8.
You know what time it is.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 8 at the 4 and the 5. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Darius Garland.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to
What this does for a coach is let his players.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Now here's Edwards. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Okoro passes to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting established positioning inside. Once Allen has this, he is a threat to score.
Outside Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists now in the game. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Edwards with it. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Cleveland on D. It's McDaniels on the wing. Check by Mitchell. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Good on the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Well, if you give Garland even the slightest lane, you can be sure that he's going to take it right to the rim.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. High arcing shot. Outside for Randall. Back to Edwards. Up top, Reed. Uncovered. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Mitchell on the attack. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. It's Edwards on the wing. The shot. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Mobley. Allen inside. Reed defending. McDaniels against Mitchell. Mobley down low. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Rejected by Allen.
Yeah, terrific block by Allen, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Cleveland has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Garland finds Mitchell, and they'll get another chance. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Big Jared Allen outshining the bright lights.
Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Randall on the screen. Edwards against Mobley. Randall outside. Minnesota again missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good for Mitchell.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a 1-possession game.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Randall, a screen on Mitchell. McDaniels from long range. The shot that time not on target. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
No choice but to go for the three. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
Make some noise! Let's go!
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
Absolutely need a three here.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a
Let's meet.
And what? The matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Randall out there with Reed. And it's DiVincenzo in at the one spot.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Reed with a screen on George. Here's Edwards. And Embiid with the block. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Yabusele. Now George. Oubre on the wing. Fires for three. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And here are the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Edwards finds Randall. Puts up a three. Edwards with another miss. Philadelphia has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Minnesota with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Outside, Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Embiid kicks to George. Launches a three. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. For three, Edwards. Good on the three-point shot.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Maxey on the wing. He's got 5. George with no one around. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. The 3-ball. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Kicks it out to Maxey. Drills it from outside. Maxey's got 8.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Buries it from three-point range.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Embiid. Scoreless thus far.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Here's Maxey. Makes it off the glass. Maxey's got 13 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Maxey passes to Uber. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Yabusele kicks to Oubre. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. Five seconds left to play in the first. Oubre, a screen on Randall. Yabusele, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 9 as the quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Naz Reid out there with Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. The 76ers leading by 9.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Now, here's Oubre. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. On the wing, George. Off target from outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from McDaniel. Here's Maxey. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Every time Maxey steps on the floor, you expect a big scoring night. Tyrese can explode offensively at any time.
Edwards against George. And Randall throws it down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
A nice shot by George.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Randall, a screen on George. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Yabusele. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. 5 to shoot. And George kicks to Embiid. From the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. DiVincenzo with it. Maxey covering. Edwards passes to Reed. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And here's Randall after Paul George getting his 3 to go.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Randall throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Now here's Embiid. Nothing on the board. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Yabusele kicks to Maxey. With the clock winding down, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Strong take by the wily Maxey. He is fantastic at turning on the Jets.
Here's Edwards, and it's sent back by George. And he gets it back. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Oubre, good. Oubre's got his first points of the game.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's George missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Maxey passes to Yabusele. Stolen by McDaniels. 3-on-3. Edwards with it. Maxey covering. Shot and game clock separated by 5. This one for 3. And there's Paul George on the assist by Oubre. George has got 17.
Because of his incredible scoring ability, many consider George to still be a star.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So it's Minnesota now, trailing by 10. Conley against Butler. Conley dishes to Miller. With 2 seconds left. Can't hit that one. And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Drummond. And it's Council in at the small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Here's Council, and Drummond kicks to Butler. Drummond sets the screen for Butler. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Conley gets the bucket.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Drummond passes to Grimes. Back to Drummond. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Drummond the screen. Here's Grimes. The kick outside to Butler. Drummond with a screen on Conley. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
Now here's Conley. Miller with a screen on Butler. Conley the pass to Miller. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers. Number 7.
The 76ers leading by 10. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. And here is Ingles. Lets it go from the wing. That one wide left.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Look, we all know Rudy Gobert is a force on defense, but you can't afford to ever ignore this guy. I mean, he's got the physical gifts to make problems anywhere on the floor.
Now, here's Lowry.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Lowry against Conley. Takes the 3. Here's Gobert. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Gobert's got 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Grimes. Drummond with it. Here's Council, defended by Gobert. Takes a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Council's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. There's the screen. Here's Alexander Walker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Alexander Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lowry passes to Roddy. Now Drummond, outside Lowry. Drummond with a screen on Conley. Lowry from outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Roddy. Good on the triple. And the 76ers lead by 14.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
It's good.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Lowry for 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Conley, the pass to Miller. Here's Gobert. Pass to Ingles. just 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen for Ingles. Pulls up from the corner. And Miller throws it down hard.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Pass to Grimes. Now here's Lowry. The second chance effort. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skill.
Philadelphia foul.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Reed. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Embiid with it. Embiid with the screen on Reed. Offensive rebound. Embiid dishes to Oubre. Fires from deep. That one no good. Timberwolves trail by 15. Randall passes to Edwards. Shoots over Oubre. Edwards no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The Timberwolves shooting well. They're at 45%. From outside the arc. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Maxey with the screen on Randall. And here's George for 3. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 4 assists in the game. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The 76ers leading by 18. Now here's Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Pass to McDaniels. For the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
And that one's good. Maxey's got 19 points.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Up top, Edwards. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Maxey with it. Now defended by Randall. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Off target with his 3.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
DiVincenzo doing a nice job hustling on the fast break there, getting back in a hurry to finish the play.
Maxey against Edwards. Embiid sets the pick for George. And here's Embiid. Really left alone that time. Embiid's got his first bucket of the night.
relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Philadelphia.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for George.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Timberwolves ball.
Shoots a fader, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
For three, Oubre nailed from three-point land.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They grab their own miss. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. From deep. He doesn't hit that one. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Richard. What do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward.
Getting up and finishing, Maxey leaving no doubt.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's George. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court. And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. From outside the arc. That's good. From Embiid on the assist by Maxey.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
Here's Garland. Pass to Okoro. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's George. 6 points for him. It's George on the wing. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Here's Okoro. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Maxey with it. He's picked up by Garland. Maxey passes to Embiid. And here's George. The rebound by Allen. Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. On the break. Here's George. Oh, big finish.
Wow.
Okay, I see you.
And it all comes together because George is a team player. He works so hard to support the play on the floor and be where he's needed to be for his team.
1:51 left in the first quarter. Maxey against Garland. Pass to Okoro. Here's Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot.
Embiid with no problem getting in your grill defensively.
Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 10-point game. Outside Mitchell. Tries it from 16, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Back to Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Here's Grimes. Three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Mitchell. Out to Mobley. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Allen a screen. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Mitchell with the slam.
I'm just going to be real with you. With a full head of steam, the defense, they might not even bother when Mitchell's going that quick.
For 3, Maxey. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Garland, the pass to Allen. Okoro, left side. Outside Garland. Mobley finds Mitchell. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the 76ers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And he gets the bucket.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. And I love his aggressiveness.
Pass to Embiid. It's George on the wing. Embiid, a screen on Mobley. For 3, George. The 3 is up. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Clock at 4. The 3 from Okoro. They get it back. Allen. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. 5 to shoot. Outside Mitchell. A good look from Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
More than just a low post threat, Allen is also capable of connecting from the mid-range.
For three, Maxey. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Garland against Maxey. Right side Garland. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the three ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Hunter comes in for Garland. Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Kyle Lowry's checked in for Maxey. An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it. Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Lowry, the pass to George. Pass to Embiid. Back to George. And George with the jam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Substitution on the court.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Now here's Mobley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out to Thompson. Plenty of space. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Drummond with the screen. Here's Yabusele, covered by Mobley. Back to Lowry. Drummond to screen on Hunter. For three, Lowry. Here's Drummond. Good D by Mobley.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that
one. Mobley on a screen. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Now here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. Mitchell just crushing their hopes, draining it before the shot clock expired.
Drummond to screen on Hunter. And here's Lowry from the arc. Here's Drummond. Hunter against Lowry. Here's Yabusele. He's scoreless. Here's McCain. No good there, off the double clutch. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 3. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A different look for Cleveland. Strus comes in for Mitchell. And Garland is subbed in for Okoro. Outside Strus. Thompson outside. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Thompson's got 5.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Lowry, good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Kyle Lowry, and it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Lowry against Hunter. Pass to Bona. Ooh, stolen by Allen. For the lead. And they go to the intentional foul. The 76ers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your second.
Puts it up off the inbound. And a nice layup by Hunter. Hunter's gotten his first bucket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson's checked in.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Out to Thompson. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great dime right there.
Hunter against Oubre. Back to Embiid. And here's another one for the Sixers. Garland with the ball. Pass to Allen. He puts up a 3. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. A different look for Cleveland. Mobley, he's checked in for Thompson. Okoro comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Strus. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Philadelphia's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jarrett Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
Here's Mitchell. Some solid defense from Maxey. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. George passes to Embiid. To the inside. And there's Oubre. That one's good on the assist by Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 2. And it's Garland on the drive. Allen, the pass to Okoro. Back to Allen. Wide open. Jump shot is good. Allen's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
There's a screen. Pass to George. There's the 3. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Here's Allen. Back to Garland. Now Mobley. Out to the right wing. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. And here's Okoro. Back to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. The 3-pointer off the mark. Pass to Oubre. Embiid with it. There's a minute 12 left to play in the third quarter. George outside. Oubre, a screen on Mobley. For 3, George. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Three-pointer. Showing some range. Embiid, nice.
Acting fast, but also not rushing. Embiid fires off that pull-up J at his tempo.
And it's blocked by Embiid. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pure from three-point range. Philadelphia leading by 3. Maxey on the wing. Check by Mitchell. 17 seconds left in the third. Outside Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Up and in on the layup. Oubre's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Garland. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Shots continuing to fall. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Embiid with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in. And the 76ers lead by 9.
See that? That's called mobility, people. Embiid just moves with such effortless fluidity when he's attacking the cup. It's crazy.
Okoro outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Shoots over George. Mobley, no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Over to the left wing. Now Embiid. Back to Maxey. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Embiid with a steal. And here they come. The 3. Embiid doing it all himself. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Gets the 3 to fall. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Maxey. Now Embiid. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Donovan Mitchell. Oh, Donovan Mitchell. He's got springs in those legs.
Oh, he's Tyrese had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Embiid from behind the arc. He's rebounded by Okoro. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Mobley outside. Now here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Embiid. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That's tremendous focus from Mitchell. Works through the foul and converts.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Maxey on the wing. Guarded by Okoro. Here's the pick. George passes to Maxey. Embiid from outside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Embiid's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And it's Garland on the drive. Mobley finds Mitchell. The three is up. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oubre against Mitchell. George feels it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Embiid from the line. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the 76ers.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game. They battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And what a huge performance it was for Joel Embiid.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
And it's Maxey missing. So it's the Cavaliers now. It's a 10-point game. Here's Mitchell. And it's blocked by Embiid. They recover it. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oubre can't hit.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Yes, it's good. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Grimes. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A clean win and one where they clearly showed better energy. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. And for those who are tuning in for offensive fireworks, Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at small forward. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hits it from three-point range.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Mobley sets the pick for Okoro. Pulls up. And Mobley the bucket on the assist from Okoro.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Now here's Edwards. Covered by Okoro. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Now DiVincenzo. After the missed three from Evan Mobley. McDaniels finds Reed. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. That three off the mark. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The wide open look here for Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Pass to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Stolen by Allen. Stolen by Reed. Reed with a screen on Mobley. And Randall throws it down.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen, in that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Now here's Allen. Back to Garland. Down low. Allen kicks to Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. And Mitchell gets it to go.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. And Reed throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Here's DiVincenzo. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but you're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Here's DiVincenzo. Jared Allen making his last shot. Dante DiVincenzo, and that's good. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
There's Garland. There's the drive. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Mitchell passes to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Inside. Okoro shot is off.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Covered by Okoro. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Timberwolves. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Mobley is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Hunter in at the small forward spot. Hunter dishes to Garland. Hunter against DiVincenzo. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's Mitchell missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Mobley kicks to Garland. Hunter sets a screen for Garland. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. And now the Timberwolves on the break.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention. Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Mobley. His 3-pointers off the mark. Minnesota leading by 6. To the wing on the left. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. And it's good off the back rim and in. McDaniels got 6.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Max Strus is checked in for Garland. Mitchell passes to Strus. Back to Mitchell. In the corner, it's Hunter. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Hunter kicks to Strus. Connects from three-point range. Strus has got himself on the board with 3 there.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Mobley. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Stolen by McDaniels, and now the Timberwolves on the break. The shot from the low post is good. McDaniels got 6 in the quarter. Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. The shot by Thompson, no good. Timberwolves leading by 5. Reed finds Randall. Here's DiVincenzo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer. McDaniels got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Then for the Cavaliers, Jared Allen's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Okoro comes in for Dean Wade. And it's Garland in for Mitchell.
Well, this guy's such a reliable presence on the glass. Jared Allen using that length to save the play.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Garland against Conley. Clock at 6. Miller outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
That'll do it for the first half. Timberwolves ahead as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Joe Ingles is out there with Miller. Then it's Conley, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Hunter. Back to Allen. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And how about the quick thinking on the catch and shoot? Have to applaud Allen's decision-making there.
Gobert with a screen on Garland. And it's Miller in the corner. No good on the three. The Cavaliers trail by 10, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Conley for three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Strus. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland. Conley against Strus. Ingles. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered.
Just get review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A kick out to Mobley. Strus passes to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Mobley is screened. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered closely, and he can't jam it through. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Conley, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Pass to Miller. Wide open look. Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Takes a 3. They get it back. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now, here's Ingles. And the shot goes down. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
I'll tell you, you have to have some measure of composure close to the bucket. Mr. Ingles doing work.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. .130 left to play in the third. Okoro kicks to Mobley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead has got down to 8. Again, the points coming from Mobley.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Here's Gobert. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Mitchell finds Mobley. And he drives in. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, you see the strides of Evan Mobley. This guy puts it on the deck and gets to the basket.
And finished off by Gobert.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Okoro shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 8. Pulls up for 3. Here's Gobert. He goes up again. Yes, that goes in.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Garland the pass to Mitchell. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7th. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Cleveland, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. And it's Thompson in at the center.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
For 3, Edwards. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Pass to Mitchell. Now, here's Okoro. He's defended by Randall. Okoro kicks to Mobley. Thompson dishes to Mitchell. Thompson sets the pick for Mitchell. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
Those are the kinds of plays that win games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with him.
Stolen by McDaniels. There's the triple. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Edwards passes to Randall. 6 to shoot. Kept alive. Edwards kicks to Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Randall a screen on Mitchell. McDaniels bangs home the trifecta.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Garland finds Thompson. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 3rd assist on the night. For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Thompson dishes to Okoro. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Garland. Rebound, Minnesota. And stolen by Mobley. Over to the left wing. Okoro passes to Mobley to the inside. The shot by Thompson, no good. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Garland for 3. And they're able to recover. Another shot. Mobley kicks to Okoro. For three, Mitchell. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
Minnesota's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Another miss by Minnesota. So it's the Cavaliers now. They trail by 18. Here's Okoro. Out to Thompson. Shoots over McDaniel. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 14-3 run right now. Randle from outside. Timberwolves keep it alive. Edwards finds Reed. McDaniel sets a screen for Randle. Out to Edwards. Fires the three. And the three ball is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for
Teams have talent. Up and down the depth chart, Coach. How important is that in assembling a contender?
Well, look, it's even more important, Brian, in the regular season than it is in the playoffs. To get through a long NBA season and get yourself in good playoff position, you're going to need a lot of guys. 12, 13 guys at different points of the year are going to have to be ready to make contributions. Now, obviously, the team with the better starting five will have the edge, but depth can be a big factor even in the playoffs.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Embiid. Pass to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Randall. Here's Maxey. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Randall, a screen on Maxey. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
For three, DiVincenzo. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
George passes to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And here's Minnesota now. 7-point differential. Randall on the screen. Left side, Edwards. And that one, good.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Maxey on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Grimes. And he makes it on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Edwards. And it's in there.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Outside Oubre. George, a screen on Randall. Here's Oubre. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Reed with it, picked up by Embiid. Reed passes to Randall. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Ooh, nice D from George. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Leading by 5. Screen by Embiid to the left side wing. Here's Grimes. Back to Embiid. Here's the 3. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Randall. High post Reed. Reed sets a screen. Maxey against DiVincenzo. Now McDaniels. Joel Embiid with the board. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Shot is good by Edwards.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Embiid. 5 points in the game. Oh, and Reed with a block. Right side, McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Back to Daniels. And there's the screen. Lets the three fly. Going all the way to the rack. For three, Maxey. It's rebounded by Minnesota. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Randall finds Edwards. And it's all from three-point range. George for three. Connects from downtown. George has got 6.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. 7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. McDaniels a screen for three. Whoa! He just got it off in time!
That was close.
And that does it for the first quarter. Sixers ahead. They lead by 6. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, they've got Joel Embiid. Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then it's Maxey, and it's Grimes in a 2-guard. Maxey against Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And George with the jam.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
He was all alone on that one. Maxey's got his second bucket on the night.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Randall, a screen on Oubre. Edwards fires from way outside. George feels it out a bit. George, a screen on DiVincenzo. Maxey, pass to Embiid. And here's Oubre. He shoots it. Clock at 6. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Reed with it. Picked up by Embiid. Here's DiVincenzo. No good with a layup.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And it's Maxey missing. Timberwolves trail by 8. McDaniels from long range. They get the rebound. Outside, DiVincenzo. Sinks it from distance. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
Embiid finds Maxey. George with it. The kick out to Maxey. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. 7 points in the game.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Now here's Edwards. Give him 8. And he makes it.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
The Sixers lead by 6. Embiid, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Embiid. There's the triple. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Poke loose. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And now just a 2-point Philadelphia lead.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Outside Maxey. 1:16 left in the first half of this game. Here's Embiid. Oh, wow! Embiid! So strong!
2 strong points from Embiid. His M.O. is to own the painted area.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Oubre against Edwards. Right wing. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Reed. Second shot opportunity. Banked it in off the glass. Reed's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Maxey on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Maxey passes to Oubre. Fires the 3. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Oubre. Maxey's got 10.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Reed passes to McDaniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got his first bucket in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Maxey against Edwards. Embiid, a screen on Edwards. 3-pointer. Back to Embiid. Shoots over Randall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And so it's Philadelphia leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
We've got Mike Conley. Miller is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Gobert in at the 5. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Drummond with the screen. Yabusele, pass to Drummond. Outside, Ingles. Gobert inside. Drummond defending. Ingles passes to Miller. 6 to shoot. And a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker has built a role around defense and activity, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Gobert passes to Miller. Conley looking for an opening. Back to Miller. For the tie. Pass to Alexander Walker. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. The Sixers leading. Now here's Lowry. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. This one for 3. Yabusele booked that. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Seems like Lowry always knows where his teammates are.
Gobert with a screen on Lowry. Down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly, Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that player.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Conley. No points yet. Outside, Ingles. Stolen by Drummond. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Drummond, the screen on Conley. Pass to Drummond. Back to Lowry. To the middle. That's good from Drummond. On the assist by Lowry.
A maestro running the two-man game. Now Lowry with textbook guard play there.
And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Trailing by 5. To the paint. Oh, they get a hand on it. Gobert against Drummond. Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Drummond. And now the Sixers on the break. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And so Drummond nails them both. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Randall with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Maxey. And here comes the break. Embiid finds Maxey. Back to Embiid. Reed against Oubre. Back to Embiid. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Maxey. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
There's the strength training coming into play for Maxey.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Timberwolves trail by 10. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Edwards puts up a deep three. That one's off. Still out of sync. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Oubre from the arc. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
Yeah, the passing has only gotten better from Embiid. It adds a huge element to his game.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Now Edwards, 12 points for him. Randall, a screen on Oubre. Edwards can't hit.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And so it's Philadelphia with an impressive. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got George. He's out there with Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Embiid from outside. Offensive board. Pass to Grimes. Puts up a 3. Randall pulls down the board.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Philadelphia leading by 19. Here's George. McDaniels with the rebound.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
It's tipped. Embiid with it. Picked up by Reed. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
And Oubre gets it to go.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And here's Embiid. George outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Pass to Oubre. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. George for 3. Randall pulls down the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside, DiVincenzo. From downtown. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Oubre. Sends it home from three-point land. Oubre's got 6 here in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Embiid passes to Maxey. Puts it up from the high post. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And that's just fantastic use of the mid-range by Maxey.
Can they get it? And that's good. Randall for 3.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
For 3, Maxey. And the 76ers another 3.
You kind of saw this coming. Maxey had to at least try to one-up them.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Maxey finds Oubre. Maxey with a screen on Randall. Back to Maxey. Three-pointer Embiid. Knocks down the long J.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyrese Maxey.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
59 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Grimes. Beyond the arc. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Takes a three. The rebound by Embiid.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
For three, Maxey drops in the three.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Now here's Oubre. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game.
Thanks, Ali. Great interview once again. And that's going to do